Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game that little bit quicker than everyone else. He's got fantastic technique too, and that allows him to weigh his through balls to near perfection, as well as keep hold of it when he's under pressure. He's a real leader out there, someone who can take control of the game.
And a chance! Off the post! Great vision. A good play on the left-hand side here. Guardiola. And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, important interception. Dixon. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Engages and forces him off the ball. Messi. Mbappe. Looking for the run. Played into the box. Guardiola clears it away. Nicked it back promptly. A probing pass. Forlan did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's through, it's one up, shot a goal! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Yeah, that's great running from the way he manoeuvred himself into such a good position to receive the pass and go through on the goalkeeper then.
And it's Messi. Modric. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Kimmich. And Aubameyang! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Cannavaro. Guardiola. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Spread out to the left. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Looking for options for movement. Kimmich gets a cross in. Forlan. Now that looks a decent ball. Casemiro cuts out the pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
1 minute added time.
And he's picked it up out wide. Ball driven towards the far. It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it. And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Here we go again then.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Mateus, Rummenigge. And this is Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's a key interception. Dixon. Messi. Tries to play it through. Always onto this. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he's picked out the run. Oh, they continue each to cancel the other out.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Modric. No, that's been intercepted. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got... Oh, he's been caught napping!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Deftly out wide. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rummenigge.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mateus. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves. Good. And the finish!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Substitution. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Vitinha. It's a promising position of facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Fired deep towards the back post. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's aimed into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 1 minute. And it's Vitinha. Lovely pass. And the shot! Oh, what about that? Finally! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Rijkaard. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Mbappe, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Conte. Mbappe. Now it's Mohamed Salah, looking to play him in.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Mohamed Salah will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Forlan. Well, that's well seen too. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, easy pickings there. Timber gets into some space. And it's Conte. Caceres. And here's Mbappe. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Well, that looks a decent ball. Forlan. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, super find. Rummenigge. And the shot! They score! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this will...
And he shoots! Oh, taken with style. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Knocks it into space. No, that was never going to make it.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Now, can they get him away? And there is the half-time whistle. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Hazard. That's going to go a long way. Couldn't squeeze it through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. Forlan.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. And it's Salah. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now Mbappe. And here's Messi. Forlan. Forlan! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. There's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Not once, not twice, but 3 times. He has never had enough.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
A case now of complete control. And here's Messi. Salah. Azar. Now it's Mbappe! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And here's Mbappe.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the
Hello,
stadium,
everybody,
and the
and
players on the
welcome to
pitch are
today's
raring
match.
to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Ronaldinho, the man who you could say was the man once upon a time.
Yeah, certainly wasn't the noughties. So many games where his magic just shone.
And of course, there was that really famous game in November of 2005.
I know the one you mean. One of the most dominant performances by an away side in Madrid. He was absolutely instrumental in securing that 3-0 win.
What a couple of goals he scored. Individual masterpieces, the pair of them. He just tied them up in knots.
Yeah, the defence was described as showing no guts and no attitude, but I think that's harsh. I think we've got to focus on Ronaldinho. He was simply too good on that day, and nobody.
Big chance! There's the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Chance here to counter. It's a searching pass. Dixon. No goals as yet. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Looking for options, for movement. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Good ball over the top. They've won a corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And this is Schneider! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Mbappe. Looking for the run. Adams gets over and intercepts. Caught offside that time. Forlan. That's an imaginative pass. That is a brilliant interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Rummenigge. Messi. Now it's Mohamed Salah. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mbappe. That's a good ball out wide. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking here to chip it through. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, that looks a decent ball. Forlan. Can he get it through? Oh, perfectly measured that. This is Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah! Oh, he's been caught on it, and again! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Delivery from Mbappe. Climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not... The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Chance, surely! And he's done it!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. And it's very nicely done.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And that should get the job done. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. No way through there. Messi. And this is Mohamed Salah. Aimed beyond the defence. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. And that was very necessary. And claimed it back swiftly.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Rummenigge. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi's cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's lost his man here. Cleared without hesitation.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect then?
Has been indicated.
Mateus. That's been slipped through. And that's it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Mohamed Salah. They've got it again. And it's Forlan. Short changes him with that pass. Mateus. Raul. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Mateus. Looking for the run. And that's been won straight back. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it. Hazard is on his own. Great chance! Goal! Milan! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
After 23 minutes is number 22, Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard.
Milan have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cannavaro.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Raul. And it's Hazard. Now it's Torres. Torres! Mateus. Forlan. Mohamed Salah. He has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Tries to play it through. Forlan. Oh, this looks sharp. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's had it taken off him into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Now it's Raul. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. He's beaten the last man. Good claim. No margin for error there. And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. And if the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution for Milan, number 17, Raul. Number
And
9,
the second half gets underway.
Fernando Torres.
Well, I
Number
think in these
45,
circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
But he's tried one!
Number
Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Now it's Messi. That is good strength. He's under lots of pressure there. Goes for a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Alexander-Arnold. Messi. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that...
Shot a goal! Oh, taken with style. They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And that has added a whole new real chance. It's fallen kindly here. And he hits the net. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Substitution for Milan, number 23. Coming on to replace him is number 3.
Final
Victor
checks on the touchline.
Militao.
A change about to occur. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Rodri, lofted upfield. Now it's Mbappe. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts, and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Rijkaard. And he's intervened well there. Rodri. Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Mbappe. Rummenigge, a player of legendary status. Now it's Mbappe. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Milan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Has a look and plays it forward. Now, can they get him away?
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Costa Curta. Mbappe. He's in a good position here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that will be the final act. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect...
Rummenigge! They've scored! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So, a breakthrough already. Passing is crisp and sharp. Foot in. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Steaming on goalwards. Shapes to shoot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Mateus applies the finish. It's a loose ball. Out of play for a goal kick. Now it's Cruyff. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Van Nistelrooy unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now, can they get him away? Costa Curta cuts it out. That's really well manoeuvred. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! He's got away with one there. And it's Salah. In with the challenge. And this is Bale. Koundé.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Cruyff. And he was alert to it. Kante really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And he is going into that little black book. And he can clear it away. And they've got rid. Messi.
There will be 1 minute
Pass is
at a
coming
time.
off in quick succession here. Pass is just off target. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cruyff. Rummenigge. Now it's great chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Rummenigge. Oh, shooting chance! And again, the keeper stands strong. And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. Mateus. And now a sudden chance to counter. And now the breakaway. Oh, super find. Oh, well played.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bale. Look at the space here. He's had a shot. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, he's been caught. Shoots! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Conte. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
And he's gone looking for safety. And it's Puyol. He's found a way through. And a chance! It's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish. And
He's tried one! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
it's a good effort. You can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passing nice and neat. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe. Messi. Rummenigge engages and forces him off the ball. Rummenigge has a look to the possibilities. In the end, it's fruitless. Bale. And that will be the final act. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the...